Chapter 16, When the Gates Begin to Echo. The air in Ashwood shifted the moment I stepped across the threshold where the gate of remembrance had opened. It was subtle at first, like the faintest tremor beneath the ground, but I felt it immediately in my spirit. The Holy Spirit made it clear that my obedience had not just changed me, it had stirred something in the town. Ashwood had felt dormant, almost asleep, but now the shadows moved differently. The silence deepened. The atmosphere responded the way a room changes when someone turns on a light, even if the bulbs flicker at first. The angel walked beside me, quiet, alert. "The town has felt the breaking of your gate," he said. "Now the unseen things begin to shift." I looked down the street. Empty houses. Dark windows. Rust on fences untouched by hands for years. But beneath all of it, I sensed movement. Not physical, but spiritual. The kind that waits. The kind that watches. The Holy Spirit spoke within me. "Do not fear. What stirs is not stronger than the one who dwells in you, for greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world." 1 John chapter 4 verse 4. Those words wrapped around my heart like armor. But I was not the only one feeling the shift. Far across town, Emma stood in her living room, pacing in small circles. Her Bible lay open on the table, pages rustling under a wind that did not come from the outside. She pressed her palm to her chest, startled by the sudden stirring within her spirit. "What is happening?" she whispered. Then it hit her. A wave of warmth, followed by a pulse of unseen pressure, like a door had opened somewhere nearby. She grabbed the Bible and held it close. The Holy Spirit whispered to her as well, gentle but clear. "Do not be troubled. Something has been broken." She exhaled with trembling relief, though she did not yet understand what had changed. Meanwhile, at the edge of the woods, Silas froze in place. He had been praying quietly, asking God for strength, unsure if he still belonged in Ashwood at all. But now his breath caught. The moment I passed through my gate, something snapped inside him, like an iron latch breaking off a door that had been locked for generations. A memory rose in him, one he had never asked for, one his family never spoke of. A man who looked like him, standing in these same woods decades ago, fighting the same spiritual shadow. Silas staggered back, grabbing a tree trunk for balance. "What was that?" he whispered. The Holy Spirit answered him also, though he did not fully recognize the voice yet. "Your time is coming. Prepare your heart." Back on the street where I walked, I felt the ripples settling. Every gate, every person connected to Ashwood, every spiritual bond, had responded to the breaking of mine. The angel looked toward the town's center. "You have awakened a process that cannot be undone," he said. "The enemy knows something has been removed from his hold. He will not remain silent." I felt a slight chill, but the Holy Spirit pushed peace over me like a gentle wave. "You do not fight alone," he reminded me. "And the battle belongs to the Lord." 1 Samuel chapter 17 verse 47. I nodded and continued forward. As I passed old buildings and cracked sidewalks, I began sensing something deeper. Not darkness. Not fear. But wounds. The spiritual atmosphere felt bruised, like a place long neglected by prayer, long forgotten by truth. And I understood. Ashwood was not just haunted by creatures or shadows. It was a town carrying decades of spiritual injuries, unresolved cries, and forgotten confessions. "This is why you were called," the Holy Spirit said within me. "Not to uncover monsters, but to restore what was lost." The angel pointed toward the far end of the road. "The next gate is stirring," he said. "But it does not belong to you. It belongs to someone whose heart is trembling even now." I knew immediately who he meant. Silas. The Holy Spirit confirmed it. "He will face the gate of inheritance. And you will be there when the moment comes." Wind swept across the street, scattering leaves in spirals. The sky darkened slightly, though the sun still shone. A sign of spiritual movement pressing through the natural world. I took a deep breath and stepped forward, ready to follow wherever the Spirit led. The first gate had opened. And the next one was already waking.